there, love lights. This is Sandra Bear Davis, the Appalachian Medicine Woman, coming to you from Pittsburgh, PA. You know, I'm always talking about how we kind of prep on the cheap, that we had a really rugged garden year, and that the last few years have built up a relationship with a local produce stand that's family owned. A lot of what they have there is Amish produced. And it's just wonderful produce. I built up a relationship with the folks just because I'm a good customer, even besides clearance things. You know, like today, at regular prices, I went and got me a bunch of some wonderful avocados, some baby bellas, some nice spinach. This is wonderful baby spinach. These little mini cukes, I'll be using those in tabbouleh. I needed some onions. They have spring mix, that much spring mix for $1, you know. And also I bought this case of mangoes for $5.99. And my husband goes in there a few times a week and gets peaches and nectarines and things, and he takes them to work. I have never in my life seen a mango that big. I can't wait. And that one feels pretty soft. So we end up just scarfing down the mangoes. I have dehydrated them, and they're like candy. They're wonderful. Also, I make mango salsa. That's great with seafood and chicken. But man, we just end up usually just scarfing them down. So what I'm going to be doing, I got to tell you, okay, so if you look at this box that's got peaches and nectarines in it, I'm going to mainly freeze those. Some eggplant. Some of that eggplant's going to be a goner, but a lot of it will be good, and I will dehydrate it. I put a little salt on it, then I put it in the dehydrator, then some people eat it for a snack. You can eat it for a snack. Vegans crisp it up and use it for bacon, a bacon substitute. But we kind of chop it up and add it in pasta sauce to have like a really nice, meaty, chunky consistency. It tastes wonderful. Got a bunch of tomatoes. What I'm gonna do with those guys is save back a lot of good ones, because we eat a lot of tomatoes. I'm gonna make a big old batch of tabbouleh salad. But what I've been doing this year is just sticking them in a double garbage bag and sticking them in the freezer. I have one of those big ginormous freezers, and come the fall, when it's a little cooler, well, it's not bad hot right now, but when it's cooler out, and when I have all my strength back from recovering from, you know, Lyme's disease, I want to can them. Got a lot of corn. I'm going to do this corn like my mammy does her corn, where you cook it and you take it off the cob, and then you mix your butter and your salt and pepper in it, and you freeze it. Oh man, that stuff is good. It's almost like a cream corn consistency. Then I'm going to take my corn cobs, boil them up, add some yeast and water to it, and then ferment that and make some corn wine. And then come SHTF, we'll distill it and make some corn lacquer, you know, for liquor, for medicines. Alright, you are not a vegetarian. You need to go. Alright, so they threw in, like, they gave me all of this for $8. And what they did was, like, the guys ran on back through the store. The one guy was like, you want these watermelons? They've got some spots on them. Nobody's going to buy them. I'm like, sure. So they just added them in. That one in the back, I'll cut that bad spot out of it, and we'll chunk that up, put it in the fridge today. And the others I got to figure out what to do with. But that one there will last for a few weeks in the fridge. And these guys here, I got to look into, you know, maybe I will cube them up, kind of make scoops out of them and freeze them for smoothies and stuff. And the watermelon water, yeah. Yeah. So, and if I get really inspired, I might make some watermelon pickles. We got an odds and ends box. We got a honeydew. We'll eat that honeydew right up. We got some broccoli, lemons in there. That's good. More tabbouleh salad. And there are some squash and just odds and ends in this one that I'll, you know, a lot of times I'll dehydrate, or I may get inspired to make up some spaghetti sauce. Because last year, man, I did that with eggplant, some squash in it, you know, in my tomatoes. And that is the best spaghetti sauce that we Ooh, it's so good. If you take your store-bought spaghetti sauce and then mix that homemade with it, oh my gosh, it's so good. And then he's like, do you like lima beans? I'm like, sure. And he's like, here, you know. So they took all the boxes of lima beans they had and just threw them in there. So I'll be doing up some lima beans. But I'm just so excited about my prepper score. $8 for all this produce. Good Lord, that's you know, gonna keep me busy, and that's what I like. That's what I like. Yay. Okay, and this is over here. I go to my favorite bread store in town, Oakmont Bakery, and they had a good amount of stuff on clearance. And a lot of times, what we do is freeze this. You know, here's a couple loaves of bread I got for, you know, homemade bread, bakery made bread, $1.49, still nice and soft. Some mini croissants I got, some poppy seed bagels, and some sort of sweet. My husband will, that probably won't make it to the freezer because hubby will end up eating that. But these bagels, you know what I do? I make my own bagel chips with that. I just kind of slice them, and then I put them in the toaster oven, and I toast them on about 300 until they're crispy. And then we use that on when I make hummus or some kind of dip. It's a really inexpensive way to have a healthy snack, you know, like a little something salty and crispy, you know, not hardly any fat, or maybe not even any fat, and cheap. One of these bagels about makes what you get in a bag of bagel chips, honestly. So I got 6 of them for I think $2 or $3, but they are yummy. I mean, they are so good, and they make everything from scratch there. They use the best ingredients. I just love that bakery. We patronize it as well, just regularly. So, but on Saturdays, they seem to have a really good amount of clearance things out on there. I also went to a regular grocery store and that has really good meat sales, and I got several packs of chicken breast. The bacon was on sale, so I got 4 packs of that. I got some, I don't like having that in here, excuse me, that's not good hygiene, so I'll rewash that plate, don't worry. I was a chef for a long time. But I got some ground lamb and some hamburger. The ground lamb, that was such a good price on that, and I'll use that in making shepherd's pie. Yeah. And then, let's see, well, I don't need to go into all that, but I went in and did some prepper shopping today, you know. I went ahead, they had these on sale, so I got 4. They had these on sale for $1, so I got 4. And they had spaghetti sauce on sale, so I got 4. You know, that kind of stuff. But mainly, oh, the bakery stuff, yay. And this produce, this wonderful, wonderful, wonderful produce. So I just wanted to share and crow a little bit over my prepper score today. I'm going to be so busy. The dehydrator will be rocking. The freezer will be percolating. The stove will be humming. And we are going to have some wonderful things put back for a healthy lifestyle, a more healthy lifestyle. Prepping on the cheap. But man, gourmet prepping on the cheap, eh? Alright guys, y'all have a beautiful and blessed day. It's the Appalachian Medicine Woman. Peace out, babies.